Hello friends, my name is Bala and in this session we are going to discuss about create, view and edit the files. Let's discuss first about cat command. Cat is basically a command which help to see the content of files. The syntax of cat can use cat and the file name or the location of file, for example /etc pass wd. This particular command paste the output of entire file, and whatever the maximum information can be fit to your screen you can see on the screen. Usually you could see the last lines on your screen. If file size is large, it is very difficult to navigate with the required data, and for the same we could use next command, that is less. Less, it is almost similar like a cat command. However, less will provide you more flexibility, and using it you could navigate the file by using arrow key of your keyboards. Here you could navigate up and down by using up and down arrow, and you can check the appropriate line and its content. Even though if you wanted to search any specific keywords into your file, you can use backslash and the keywords. For example, I wanted to search Kelvis name inside the files, and it will show you the Kelvis wherever it is available in your sys file. You could use N to move forward for your search and capital N to move backward for your search. If you wanted to get out from the less command, you can use Q button to quit from the less. Let's talk about more command. More, it is almost similar like a less command. However, this will only provide you as output on your screen in percentage wise, and you cannot take back step in more. So if you wanted to continuously check your file from top to bottom, then more is much suitable command for you. Once you complete the 100% view, it will automatically close your view. If I wanted to check only beginning of line of any file, you can use head command. The syntax of head is head and your file. By default, head command will show you first 10 line of any file, and this can be changed with the -n option. If you wanted to check, let's say, first 5 line only, you can provide -n option along with your head command and the number of line and finally name of your file, and this will show you the first 5 line only. This number can be increased for more than 10 line. So if I provide -n and 15, it will show me the first 15 line of the particular file. Of course, this is important that you should have 15 line inside the file. But this is very useful to check the top line of any file. Similarly, if you would like to check a bottom line of any file, you could use tail command. Tail will provide you tail line of any file. Of course, this is the bottom tail line, and this is very useful for some time to know the last line from any particular file. Similar like head, you could use -n along with your command and the number of line, and it will only show you the last appropriate line. For example, tail -n5, so it will only show me last 5 line from the same file. Now, instead of this, if you would like to search the keyword into the file, you could use grep command. Grep is a much suitable to easily search the content inside the file. So you could use grep and your keyword. For example, I would like to check root keyword inside the passwd file. So this will show me only the line where it will found the root keyword. This is very useful to identify the correct line from the large data and easily find out the appropriate keywords. These are the some important commands which we could use to list out the contents of file. Now let's talk about the vim command. Linux is having many text editors like Nano, Pico. We also have gedit in graphical user environment. So those are the some editors available in Linux to edit the text file or modify the text file. However, vi or vim is much popular editor for any system administrator, and that is because of vi is mostly available with all flavors of Linux or Unix operating system. If you are working with a different platform like Unix and Linux, you can easily use vi with the all platforms. That's what vi is much popular editor with the any Linux platform. Vi will basically operates in 3 different mode. The first mode is called command mode. Now what is command mode? Whenever you open any specific file by using vi or vim, vim is basically extended version of vi, provide you graphical or colorful representation of file output. Now when you use vi and any file, let me check any file here. Let me copy, let's say etc passwd to the current location, and let's edit. Make sure you should not modify the system files. Instead of that, you can copy it and play with it. Now I just open passwd file using vi, and we can check the content of the file. Whenever you open any particular file, by default you are into the command mode. Now this particular mode is used to accept the command input through your keyboard. Instead of modify the file, it will only accept those particular keywords as an input. For example, we can use a dd key to delete the line. So wherever my cursor, if we pressed D keyword, or key from your keyboard twice, it will delete your line. If you continuously press DD, it will delete the next line. So it is not actually typing D inside the file. Instead of, it is accepting as a command input through the particular keyword. DW to delete the specific word. It is important that your cursor is supposed to be beginning of word. If your cursor is present middle of word, it will consider your word from cursor point to end of. So if I press now DW, it will only delete, let's say, down. But shut is not deleted. That means it's considered word from the cursor point. For example, if my cursor is in S location and if I press DW, it will completely delete the particular word, as it's considered the word from cursor point to end of. Similarly, if you wanted to delete any character, you have to move your cursor point to the appropriate character or letter, and you can use DL to delete the appropriate letter only. So if I wanted to, let's say, delete H from this word, I can use DL or can press DL key from the keyboard and it will accept as a command. Now similarly, if you wanted to copy any particular line, you could use YY command and that will copy your line. If you would like to paste your copied line, you have to move your cursor to the appropriate location where you want it to copy and paste. Then you have to just press P from your keyboard and it will paste the particular line. Let's consider I would like to copy 4 lines from my cursor point. So first of all, you have to press 4 number from your keyboard and then YY. It will show you the 4 line yanked. That means 4 line is copied. And wherever you wanted to paste those 4 line, you have to move your cursor and press P. That will paste your copied 4 line. So this is how you could use command mode to accept the key instead of typing into the file. If you would like to copy only one word, your cursor point is supposed to be starting of word and then you could use YW. Then it will copy your particular word and whatever the location you wanted to paste, you could use paste and then it will paste your appropriate word. Similar, like if you wanted to just copy any letter, you could use Y and L and then it will only copy your appropriate letter. Now you can see whatever that we are doing, it is just an input. It is accepting as a command. As I said, this is nothing but a command mode which is accepting the command. So command mode is basically used to accept the keyboard input as a command. Command mode also used to switch from one mode to another mode. Let's discuss about second mode, which is we called insert mode. Now insert mode basically used for modification of your file. If you wanted to do any modification inside the text file, you can use insert mode. To switch from command mode to insert mode, you have to press some keys. First, let's discuss about I. If you press small I, it will insert into your cursor point. But if you wanted to insert into the beginning of the line, then you have to press capital I. and this will take you the insert mode, as well as your cursor will automatically move to the beginning of line. Sometime we have a requirement to take a blank line to add some content. Usually we move cursor to end of line and press enter into the insert mode to take a blank line. However, if you are into the command mode and if you wanted to insert into the insert mode with the blank line, you could use small o. This will automatically take you into the insert mode along with the blank line after your cursor point. Similarly, if you wanted to take a blank line before your cursor point, you could use capital O into the command mode. Now you can see once it insert into the insert mode, it is accepting or taking your keyboard input and typing into the file. As in command mode, it accepting those particular keyword as a command input. If you wanted to change from insert mode to command mode or switch back to command mode, you just need to press escape key to move back to the command mode. Make sure if you wanted to change the mode, you have to back into the command mode, then only you can change any particular mode. Let's discuss about third mode, which is nothing but EX mode, or we also called exit mode. As this particular mode we used to exit the file and save the modification. Now if you are into the insert mode and you wanted to go into exit mode, you have to first move back into the command mode by pressing escape, then only you can go to the exit mode. As we said, command mode only used to change the mode. Now in command mode, you have to press colon from your keyboard, enter into the exit mode. Now here you have to use some keywords to save or close the file. For example, if I am doing the work on my file and I just wanted to save the current changes, you could use W option. This will basically write the data and save into the file. If you wanted to close the file, you could use Q keyword to close the file. Make sure whenever you use Q, it will only close the file if you don't have any changes to save. For example, if I have done some changes and I wanted to close this file, now if I move to the exit mode and used key, it will give me an error message that no write since last changes. That means you have some changes which needs to be write or save. So first of all, you have to write and then close. So for the same, you can use W and Q at the same time. This will first save your changes and then quit the file. Sometime we are doing some modification into the file. However, we don't want it to save those changes as we are not confirm on the same. In such scenario, you could use Q and exclamatory mark in exit mode to quit the file without save. Now if you check, those particular changes is not saved into the file. In exit mode, you could also use set space NU to specify numbering to your file. This is just a visual representation and it will not save into the file. If you wanted to search any particular keyword into the file, you can use backslash in command mode and type the keyword. For example, I would like to search halt keyword in my file, and here we go. You can see the halt keyword. If you press N, it will take you the next search option. If you press capital N, it will take you a back search. This is how you can navigate with the search. Sometimes we have to replace the words with the another words. So we have to use search and replace option in exit mode. And for the same, you have to press colon %yes for the search, and whatever the keyword that first of all you wanted to search. For example, FTP that I would like to search and wanted to replace with the web server. So what it will do, it will first search FTP keyword into your file and replace it with the web server. Now you could see here the changes has been done into the file. So this is how you could do the search and replace into your file. I hope you understand all these particular commands and its uses, which will help you to deal with the text files. Thank you so much. We will cover up the rest of topic in the later session.